What's going on, everybody? It's another race day here. I'm starting off in the shop today. Just gotta get everything loaded up here. Still got the car sitting here on jack stands. Gotta get that down. Got the trailer pulled out already. So just gotta drop the back door, put the car. We got some rollers down there. I put the car on to roll it over, get it behind the trailer so we can load it up. Got to load our tires up, and then we're ready to head off to the Berlin Raceway. Got up a little late this morning, so unfortunately we're not going to be making a stop at the truck stop at 76th Street Truck Stop Diner. So that sucks, but we'll survive. Anyway, yeah, just got to get the car loaded up. We'll head off to the racetrack. Pit gates open at 12. The pit pass window opens at 11:30, so we're easily on track for that. So just got to get loaded up, and we'll get headed down the road. Alrighty, so we made it here to the track. It's a little chilly. Not as bad as the icebreaker, but still fairly cold, and I don't think we're gonna get any sun out today. So we'll deal with it. It's a little windy as well. So that said, we have twin 35 lap races tonight. They have the Midwest, I believe it's the Midwest Modified Tour here, so they're running 50 laps. They're trying to make them the main show. So we get two 35 lap features to kind of bring us under them, which is completely fine. Not necessarily a fan of 35 lap races. I understand there's two of them, but still, it's just the flow of those races. By the time you get 15 laps in and settled in and getting a rhythm, you're halfway done. So I'm not a fan of that kind of racing. That's kind of a part of it's not Kalamazoo in terms of the track. I really enjoy the track and how that track drives and whatnot. I'm not a fan of that racing, and that's another great reason for me why I wanted to come here. It's just because I enjoy this racing better. It suits me. I feel like getting in the long run of a race, trying to be disciplined is what I like doing. So but there's a different type of discipline tonight, right? Not burning your tires up situationally in that first race, so you have something for the second. With these new tires, I don't think that's going to be a big deal, though. I think guys are going to be able to go out there. You're going to see the better guys like Brian Camp, Bill Evanchaka. They're going to be able to go out there and just drive their tails off, go try and win that first race, get inverted back, and they'll probably drive back up through the field again to compete for the second race win as well. So because qualifying still going on. It's been very hectic trying to get tires, just with the way the schedule is, just been rapid fire. As of right now, improved by 200ths in qualifying this week. Not really what I wanted, but we were on basically the opposite side of the spectrum. I was really loose. The car got into the corner good. It set, in a way that I was comfortable to drive it in deep, but then it just got loose the rest of the corner, and I just chased it from there on out. Like, it got down the straightaway fine, like it hooked, but it was, I wanted to go faster, and just when the car gets kind of loose like that, kind of the opposite way you think. I could still drive it, but I tried to muscle up the second lap. We gave us 3 laps. I just used the first lap, just try and get it worked in. Maybe I overheated my tires because I was going so slow and it was over rotating the rear of the car. Maybe that just overheated the right rear, but other than that, I mean, out of 10 cars, P4, and there's 22, so I mean, maybe we'll be all right to be around P15, but just sucks. No, I'm better at qualifying than that. So anyway, got a little bit of a break here, got a lot of work to do in terms of just getting tires ready, got some other stuff to get ready. So we'll see how the first feature goes. Hopefully have a decent starting spot. We'll see how it goes. Don't really know what position we're gonna or if we're gonna change anything, or yeah. So anyway, we'll see. So we're 4 cylinders are going out running their heat races. We're up after them. I'm starting 13th of 22 cars, and the invert was 11, so I'm starting behind quick time Steve Needles. I have had good luck starting behind guys quick time, but it's a 35 lap race. Everyone's going to be going gung-ho to start. Might be some faster guys behind me. We'll see. We just got to do our job and hopefully come away at the clean first 35 laps to start the night. So found out, though, the reason why I was so loose qualifying was we had 3 3/8 inches of stagger. We went out on 2 3/8. So how the hell we grew an inch, I have no idea, but that's why I was so loose. Anyway, we're gonna get started right at the stagger issue. Hopefully we can be good here to start this first feature. Well, just took my suit off. Night's over with. First race, the tire specialist / driver, the tires up. We had a like I addressed really quickly before the first feature. We kind of saw that we grew way too much stagger in qualifying just for whatever reason, and I was going over that stuff. You know, I always like to check them at like a constant area or a constant pressure. That way I know, you know, what changes. And well, that air pressure is way higher than what we go out on the track on, and I did not lower the tires before the first feature. So had a great starting spot at 13th and blew it because the car was either going to be junk. We came in, were able to drop a few pounds out of the right sides, but it don't make a difference. So that sucked. I don't even know where I was running. I was basically out back. Pulled in lap 25 of 30 just because there was no point staying out there. You know, normally in these races there's like a minimum amount of laps you need to run to qualify for the second one, otherwise they'll, you know, bitch at you for not running enough laps trying to save your tires. So try to do that. Started 18th in the second feature, and then just slowly and surely just tried to work our way through the field. And that's exactly what we did. Just passed a few cars here, a few there. You know, some people had trouble. Just made good moves. Then I was up around I don't know, around 13th, 12th or something. And then there was that big wreck with 1, 2 to go, and somehow made it through that. You know, I'll go over that a little bit later, but ended up P9. We'll go over that last lap there, but at home. But solid. I mean, we have work to do still, but we'll see. We'll look at it when we get home. Alrighty, as you guys can see, there was no race footage from this race. As you saw from the last clip, the first race was nothing exciting, and I don't feel like showing anything in that because it was boring. And the second race I didn't know at the time, but I don't know how it happened, but the GoPro that we put on the dash of the car overheated when it was sitting out on the front straightaway while we were getting introduced, which I've never had happen before. So had no footage of the race for that one, and the one that was back on the roll bar was in time-lapse mode. I don't know how that happened. I check all that stuff. I don't know if there's got to be a button. The side button is what goes to the mode, so it must have just bumped it and it put it in time-lapse mode. So unfortunately, that's not worth a crap either. So just want to say thank you for getting to this point in the video. Unfortunately, yeah, nothing exciting from this one. Just a mistake on my part of trying to get these videos made and messing that up. So, and then you know, let alone it's taken me long enough to get to editing this video. You know, since this past race, you know, this video that you're watching, I've had my last week of high school, so I've just been busy with all that stuff. So yeah, so sorry for this coming out late, sorry for not having any footage, but luckily enough, by the time I'm recording this, we're racing this weekend back at Berlin. So so I'll say thank you for watching. That sucked, but we'll make sure we do a better job this weekend. Thank you for watching.